The Suspicious Neighbor story time. Welcome back, everyone. Today we are putting the final touches on the kitchen, getting everything in order, and making it look beautiful. While I do this, I have to tell you about the absolute craziest thing that happened to me last Thursday night right outside this kitchen window. I am a total night owl, so I was up late, around 2 o'clock am, watching a movie in the living room. I got thirsty, so I walked into the dark kitchen to get a glass of water. It was pitch black outside. As I was standing by the sink, I heard this weird, metallic scratching sound coming from my back porch. I froze. I slowly crept over to the window and looked through the blinds. I saw a dark shadow moving around right by my back door. At first, I thought it was a raccoon or a stray dog. But then, the shadow stood up straight onto legs. It was a grown man, and he was actively turning and rattling the doorknob of my back kitchen door, trying to see if it was unlocked. My heart dropped into my stomach. My hands were shaking, but adrenaline kicked in. I quietly reached over to my pot rack, grabbed the heaviest cast iron frying pan I own, and held it up like a baseball bat. I took a deep breath, slammed my hand onto the outdoor floodlight switch, and screamed, "I have a weapon and the police are on the line." The bright lights flooded the porch. I expected the intruder to run away in fear, but when I looked through the glass, I gasped. It was my next-door neighbor, Mr. Thomas. He's an older guy, about 60, who always seemed a little eccentric but totally harmless. He wasn't wearing shoes, he was in his pajamas, and in his right hand, he wasn't holding a weapon, he was holding a half-empty bottle of maple syrup. I unlocked the door just an inch, keeping the safety chain on, and yelled, "Mr. Thomas? What on earth are you doing at my door at a.m.?" He looked blinking and completely confused by the bright lights. He held up the bottle and whispered, "Mary? Oh dear. I'm so sorry. I was making midnight pancakes, and I ran out of sugar. I thought if I came over, I could just walk into your kitchen, grab your sugar ball, leave my syrup as collateral, and go back home. I didn't want to wake you up by knocking." Guys, I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. He wasn't trying to rob me. He was just a confused, stubborn older man who had a midnight pancake craving and zero boundaries. I told him, "Mr. Thomas, you scared the life out of me. You can't just walk into people's houses at a.m." He apologized profusely, looking so embarrassed. I ended up giving him a cup of sugar through the door just so he would go away. We laugh about it now, but I definitely check that back door lock 3 times every single night before bed.